Hello, Quickshare students! Pastor Ray Betsaida here of Evangelism Explosion Philippines. And today we're here because I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use the student portal of EE Quickshare. First of all, I'd like to remind you that you need to install two important applications. As you can see in the screen, you need to have your Google Slides and Classroom ready. It needs to be downloaded and installed in your mobile device. But if you're using a computer, you don't need to download anything. Just go and launch your browser, any browser for that matter, and then go directly to Google Classroom. Okay, so let's jump into Google Classroom. I'll click on my mobile phone, the Google Classroom, and it will launch the application. By the way, this is available both for an iOS and Android device. For this demonstration, I'm using an iPhone. Okay, so then upon clicking Google Classroom, it will launch the application and it will look like this. But let me remind you that you need to be consistent. The email address, the Gmail address that you have sent to your facilitator should be the one. Make sure that it is the one logged in your mobile device. So as you can see, in my case, I have several email addresses. So I need to make sure that the right one is the one logged in this particular session. Okay, so just a reminder. So let me click on the Demo 101 English. Then the first thing that you will notice is that at the bottom of your screen of your mobile phone, you will see there are three important tabs there. The first tab is the Stream tab, where your facilitator and students can communicate to each other. So your facilitator will post some announcements and instructions. You as a student, you can post questions, clarifications, and even suggestions or thoughts here at the Stream section. So basically, this is for your communication. The next tab is the People tab at the right side. You will see the list of teachers or facilitators, and at the bottom part, you will see the names of your classmates. Don't look for your name. You can't see your name. Only the names of your classmate. Right at the middle, you will see the classwork portion. It contains all of the materials for this Quickshare training. So for the sake of our demonstration, what is posted here is the first two items. We have 7 items all in all as part of our Quickshare curriculum. But for the sake of our demonstration, allow me to demonstrate to you the first two items in our curriculum. First is the Quickshare overview, and then the second is Connect with People. Quickshare overview contains 2 items, welcome and introduction, and 2 important questions in life. Item number 2 or topic number 2 contains 4 particular topics or items. There is this lecture, reading, meditation, and discussion, action step, and the additional materials. Let's move ahead and let's start with the welcome and introduction. Okay, so as you click welcome and introduction, you will see that there is a corresponding points here. It says here 50 points. Okay, and all you need to do is to read the content of this item. Okay, so after reading, right at the bottom you will see that there are 2 attachments. Okay, so these attachments are video attachments. So all you need is to click on the attachment and watch the video. It will automatically open your YouTube application in your mobile phone. So let's take a look. Okay, so that's the first video. When you click it, it will automatically go directly to that YouTube account and it will open the attached file or video. Okay, so just for the sake of demonstration, so we're not going to finish the whole thing. Let's go back to our classroom and let's try to click on the second video attachment. So this one is the quick share introduction. It will guide you and give you a little bit of understanding what quick share is all about. Okay, just the same, we're not going to finish that. So let's go back to our classroom. Okay, after reading the introduction, watching the 2 video clips, then all you need to do is to click on the small arrow up. Okay, and then you need to click mark as done. Okay, so it indicates, and your teacher, your facilitator will be notified that you were able to finish that particular task. Okay, so let's click mark as done. So after clicking mark as done, a dialog box will pop up and it says here, mark as done. You didn't attach work for welcome and introduction. So your teacher will see it's done. Okay, so don't worry about that because you don't need to attach anything, because the instruction is for you to just watch the 2 video clips. Okay, so all you need to do is to click mark as done again. Okay, so after clicking that, confirmation will be given to you right at the bottom of your screen. Then after that, you click that arrow down button and then the arrow left button so that you can go back to your main screen of your classwork. Then after that, you need to accomplish the next assignment, the 2 important questions in life. So let's click on that. So after clicking 2 important questions in life, again, it says here 50 points. And there's a very simple instruction. Click the link below, answer the 2 important questions in life, and turn it in. Take note of this. Just be honest with your answer. Okay, so let's take a look at the attachment. So let's click on the arrow up. So there you go. By the way, your name will appear on the attachment. Every time there's an attachment color yellow, it means that it is a Google Slides attachment. Okay, so let's see when I click this attachment what will happen. So I click on the attachment and there you go, it will open up the attachment. But I'd like to remind everyone that at this point in time you can't edit the attachment. Okay, all you need to do is to look for the diagonal arrow up on the upper right corner of your screen and then click on it. Okay, so it will automatically open the Google Slides application. Okay, so this is the point wherein you will be able to edit your materials or your Google Slides. Okay, so how to edit your Google Slides? All you need to do is to magnify the screen because as you can see, the cell phone screen is relatively small, so it is more difficult to edit in a mobile phone than in computer. But let me show you how to do it. Okay, so all you need to do is magnify it by your 2 fingers, your thumb and your index finger. Yes, so that it will magnify. Okay, then after, there are 3 boxes, yes, no, and maybe. Okay, all you need to do is to erase or delete the X that doesn't represent your answer. So in this case, maybe is not my answer, so I will choose delete. Okay, so all you need to do is to tap on the X and then I'll choose delete once again. And there you go, my answer is yes. Okay, and then after that, I'll click on the type here to answer number 2. Okay, so in number 2, the answer is like a sentence form. Okay, so you don't need to answer it by yes, no, or maybe. So for the sake of demonstration, so all I need to do is to double tap, okay, and then just a gentle tap, okay, and then you select the type here and replace it with your answer. So just for the sake of demonstration, so I'll type in my mobile phone answer. Okay, so that's it. That's how simple it is. So when you're done, then all you need to do is to click the arrow left button at the upper left corner of your mobile phone. Okay, then after that, click on the classroom button at the upper left corner again, and it will go back to your Google Classroom application, and then click on X, and then after that, you click turn in. And there is a dialog box here that confirms if you are ready to turn in your work. So the application is asking you, one attachment will be submitted. So just click turn in if you're sure that you have done your work. And then after that, a confirmation dialog box will appear on your screen. It says assignment turned in. So if in case you change your mind and you want to change the content of that attachment, so all you need to do is to click unsubmit. Okay, there's an unsubmit button so that you can have access once again to your materials. Okay, so click on the attachment. Again, click on the diagonal arrow at the upper right corner of your screen, and then it will directly open in the Google Slides. Okay, and then do the alteration or modification that you want. Then let's go back to Google Classroom once again. Okay, and then turn it in. Okay, so after turning it in, then you're done with your assignment. So just click on the arrow down and then the arrow left so that you can go back to your main screen of your classwork. Now let's work on 2A, connect with people, the lecture part. Okay, so just for the sake of demonstration, what is the content of this? Now there's a simple instruction. In this lesson, you will learn how to find people who are open to having spiritual conversations and how to start the conversation. Watch the short video lecture and use the lecture handout provided to take down notes and turn it in on or before the due dates. So due dates are very important. So in this case, this particular assignment is due tomorrow. So I need to accomplish it within today, or maybe tomorrow. I can accomplish it tomorrow, but just make sure that before the due date. Sometimes there are specific time your facilitator will ask you to submit or turn in your assignment. So in this case, there are actually two attachments. The first attachment is the video attachment. So if you click on it, then it will open directly in the, and then you just watch it. I think the video will last for like 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so just for the sake of demonstration, let's go back, and then you need to click on the arrow up to see another attachment. This one is the lecture notes. After watching the video, okay, there are blanks in this attachment that you need to fill in. Okay, so where do you get the answer to those blanks? The answer to those blanks can be found in the video. So if you skip on watching the video, there's no way that you can answer this lecture notes right. Okay, so same thing. You need to magnify using your two fingers, your thumb and your index finger away from each other. Okay, so you can magnify your Google Slides. Okay, so just like this, and then after that, when it is satisfying to your taste, then all you need to do is to click on the text box, and then it will be selected, and you need to double tap on the word answer. Okay, so double tap gently, and then the cursor will appear and your on-screen keyboard. So all you need to do is to erase, okay, erase that word, and then you replace it with your answer. So in this case, let's say the answer is power. Okay, so and then after that you go to the next blank. Okay, the next blank is over here. Okay, it says here, type here, double tap. Okay, and then an on-screen keyboard will appear. So this is the key. When the on-screen keyboard appears, that means so you're on the edit mode already. Okay, so just click the the erase or back button on your keyboard, and then replace it with your answer. Okay, so you do the same in all of the text boxes in your lecture notes until you finish everything. So when you're done, just click on the classroom button. Okay, and then click on the X. Okay, and then after that, click on turn in, and it will ask you for confirmation if you're ready to turn it in. Then again, the confirmation will be given to you that you have turned in your classwork. Then you're ready to click on the arrow down and then the arrow left so that you can go back to your classwork. Okay, so we're done with welcoming introduction to important questions in life. We're done with the lecture. Now let's jump into 2B, reading, meditation, and discussion. Every time you encounter reading, meditation, and discussion that is present in topic number 2, topic 3, 4, 5, all the way to topic number 6. All you need to do is to read the scripture suggested. But don't worry, you don't need to get your physical Bible. All you need to do is to click on the link provided. Okay, when you click on the link provided, it will open up the Bible Gateway website, and exactly on the text that has been assigned on that particular lesson. So all you need to do is to read it and meditate on it. Okay, so after reading and meditating, all you need to do is to click the classroom at the upper left corner of your screen so that you can go back now to your Google Classroom. Okay, then after that, you need to answer the discussion question. There is this discussion question posted. It says here, note how Jesus cared and connected with a woman from Samaria. What do you learn from his example? So you type your answer here. Okay. Okay. So, and then after that, you click on turn in. You click on turn in, and it will submit your answer to your facilitator. Just remember that your answer will be visible to your facilitator and actually to the whole class. Your classmates will see your answer. So now in this case, it's done. So let's go back. Okay, so we're done with welcome, the 2 important questions, lecture, reading, meditation, and discussion. Now let's jump into 2C. 2C is the on-the-job training or action step. It is important that everything that we have learned, we put it into action. So here at Quick Share, we give high emphasis on application. So let's click on action step. Okay, so there's a little instruction here. It says here, now it is your turn to put what you learn into action. Practice springboarding into a spiritual conversation with a family member or friend through social media. Remember that this training is designed for online. Okay, so we will be targeting our friends online in the social media that we are using. You can use FB Messenger, WhatsApp, Twitter, or whatever. Okay, and then you report back what you have experienced. After you try to share what you have learned, then you click on the arrow up button, and then after that, the Google Slides attachment will appear. So you click on that. Okay, then again you click on the diagonal arrow at the upper right corner of your screen so that it will open and launch the Google Slides application. Now again, at this point in time, you can edit your report form. Okay, so again, you need to magnify your screen so that it will be visible, and then select by tapping, one gentle tap on the text box. Okay, and then after that, double click again inside the text box. So after double tapping the inside of the text box, an on-screen keyboard will appear. Again, when the on-screen keyboard appears, that means you're ready to edit your slides or your form, your report form. So just click on the back button and then type in your answer. Okay, so when you're done, just click on any portion of your screen, and then when you're done, click on the classroom button at the upper left corner of your screen, then click X, and then click turn in again so that your work will be submitted to your facilitator. Again, confirmation dialog box will appear. Click on the arrow down, arrow left, and you're done with your materials. What now is 2D? Okay, so let's click on 2D. 2D basically is an additional materials. You don't need to accomplish anything here. You don't need to submit anything to your facilitator. All you need to do is to take advantage of the additional material. The additional materials is an attachment wherein when you click it, you can actually just read it, or you can you will have several options, either to share, make available offline, link sharing on, or you can copy the link. Okay, so you can choose to make it available offline, so anytime you want to read it and have an access to that, you can have it even during offline. So a confirmation dialog box will appear also. Then after that, you click on the classroom and then click on X and then click on arrow left, and you're done with almost everything. Okay, so that's how you accomplish your materials. But at this point, allow me to show you how to do it using your computer or using your browser. So in this case, I'm using Google Chrome. Okay, so this is the interface in your computer. So just the same, you have the stream portion wherein you communicate with your class, with your classmate, with your facilitator. You have the people tab, just the same, but you will notice that it is on a landscape pattern, not a portrait one like in a mobile phone. Okay, so let's jump into classwork. Just for the sake of demonstration, all you need to do is to click on the welcome and introduction bar, and then you view your assignment. Okay, so since we have already done it a while ago, so let's just click on unsubmit. Okay, because it's already done. Remember that what you have done in your computer, it's also been done. It will be synced automatically in your mobile phone. By the way, you can do it interchangeably with your mobile phone and in your computer. So whatever is comfortable with you, then it's up to you. So okay, now in this case, you can just click on the link.
The church has often been called a hospital.
Okay, as you can see, it will automatically open. Just the same, another video attachment. Okay, so just demonstrating with you what had happened. Then, you click on Mark as Done. Okay, the confirmation dialog box will appear. And then after clicking, you're done with it. Click on the Quick Share logo. Okay, so after doing that, let's have some sample here with regards to our Google Slides. So as you can see, it's no longer highlighted because you have already submitted it. So for the sake of demonstration, so I click on Unsubmit so that our materials will be still be available for us. Okay, so you will notice the difference between the way we can edit our materials with our mobile phones, okay, and with our computer, because our computer has larger screen. But just the same, if you want to get it more bigger, you need to zoom it in. Okay, so just zoom it in 200 for example. Okay, there you go. There you go. And because computer has a physical keyboard, it's easy to select. You have the trackpad. It's easy to edit basically in computer. Now, after doing your work in your computer, some students are a little bit confused. What do I do now? Okay, all you need to do after finishing your work in your Google Slides, all you need to do is to close that tab. Okay, you don't need to share it or present it. Just close that tab and then go back to your Google Classroom and turn it in. Okay, as simple as that. All right. So that's the way you accomplish your work using your computer through your browser. Remember, you don't need to download anything here. All you need to do is to open your browser, type in Google Classroom, and then you can access your materials anywhere using any computers.